Ah, the crayon often forgot about. Fuck. But rarely used. Hey, welcome to another Atelier Casuals. Where I mess with a medium, and just kind of have fun with it. I always like using stuff that is kind of. I don't like saying cheap. I like saying maybe affordable. Crayons. I feel like you could find these somewhere, like $1, $1, $2. What's the economics on crayons these days? But hold on, let me music here. But I have like a. These are all from childhood. Look at this. All this hoo ha. I've kept it just for today. And we had some requests on what to draw. But there's like no music. This is a quiet song. Quiet. Let's go. Something like that. Okay. So, the two recommendations I got was draw Wootmaster and then draw on from Persona 5. So we're gonna do both, and then maybe some extra. I don't know. We're not gonna take it too seriously today. Um, but there's a lot of artists that do draw with crayons that I'm always interested in, like Watercolor by Shibasaki. Let me see if I can pull up a thing. Watercolor Shibasaki crayon. Yeah, Watercolor by Shibasaki. He's a grandpa, Oji-san, and he does some fantastic stuff. Let me see. Well, this is pastels, but I think there's also crayon stuff. I just want to share this real quick. Also, hello TFP, hello Loopy. See that like that? We're not gonna do something like that today. I'm basically doing portraits. Like don't dismiss a medium. That's the lesson for today. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm not too confident in my crayon ability. I've only drawn. I drew my parents. I still haven't. I don't think I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna try to draw something very similar to it. Okay, Bootmaster. Also, if I imagine you will be my ear to the ground on. Hold on, this is like my setup's a little bothersome. I can't really get close to this, and I don't like. I don't draw like this. I draw like. Yeah. I was gonna say. You'll be my ear to the ground to the TGA, okay? If you are watching that as well. Okay, let's draw Woot. I'm gonna draw his me, but like a little. I'm not gonna say realistic, just like in my style. Also, I'm just gonna point it out again. Since Sensei Ryan has ruined me, I hold my pencil like this. Apparently, this is weird. I might as well hold it like this. This is what the consensus is. But sometimes I know that people do like a little bit of this action, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. People draw like that. Some people do. Okay, I'm not doing that. But now let's start. I wonder if they'll share a page too. I think this isn't to be mean, but Zorsx will be our warm up, and then we'll work from there. Okay. So yeah, I get foundation here. Very light. You can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Just drawing a little hoobity doobity. Yeah, you can't see that. Hold on. You might just have to do the decrease the brightness on this. Okay, you can kind of see it. I mean, it's meant to be light anyway. Hmm. Nose here. Normally don't do that. I don't know why I like to do this in green, by the way. Just how it panned out. Yeah, we're working real small, okay? Working real small. Also, yeah, you know what? Hold on, hold on. We're gonna do something. This I had a complaint about this last time we did this, so I'm gonna try to fix it. I didn't even think about it until noticed I was just hunching over you the whole time. Well, you're seeing every. That's the highest it can go. It is the highest it can go. Well, great. Never mind. I don't have like a big book I can put in. I'd like to put in there. If you're curious, I think I did this last time. I showed this last time. It's a 5-pound bell. It's holding this down. Okay. Everything okay? Everything good? Okay. Yeah, I'm just drawing like a basic shapes here. I don't really find stuff out. That's why I have a consistency problem. But yay. That's the power of hobbyism. Okay. So I'm just gonna hold on. So his hair, I think he has the so I'm working off of a me, by the way. His me it has like the Caesar cut. I think I've seen a real picture of Woot. I'm not gonna refer to that though. That's like a old image now. Yeah, maybe I will. Hold on. This is not. You can't see what I'm looking at. I'm protecting his identity. Chat, is this real? No. Picture me. Oh, hold on. You could do has image, and then I'm just gonna scroll around a bit, making sure you can't see what I'm looking at. What the hell we sent each other? What is half of this? Okay, right. His hair is actually not like that. But we're not gonna do that because, like, again, he said just go with the meat. So we're gonna go with the meat. I will use black to darken things. I do kind of have a cartoony style, so I'm not afraid of using it. I'm also open to other requests down the line. Right now, I've already booked it, though. Green. If you're curious how I erase, I use an eraser. Where did I put it? Oh, is this old? Let's just prep it. That's what I have so far. You'll see it. You'll see it done. When is the game show, by the way? Is it an hour? I think it's in an hour. $40? Okay. We're going cartoony. We'll fix that in post. Oh, nah. Do I get fancy? Do I do like the eye displacement thing with the glasses? No. How does this look like? Hold on, I'm drawing. Here you go. As I get in here. That's how you know I'm an artist. I hunch over. And I experience pain in my backside. And then I close my OnlyFans and then I start drawing. Okay. Oh, I was checking if this was Tales of Symphonia music, because like I don't get why Tales of Symphonia music got hit last time. I'm worried about music a lot. Okay, now right now it looks like me, how I draw myself. But when you change the hair, then it's not speed anymore. That's all. Might be thinking, wow, that's a nice self-portrait, asshole. No. Hold on. Right now, I always had a hard time with that. Zorsx and Chris's Mii's are actually pretty similar. Or like Zorsx's Mii and Chris's Reality look very similar. Minus I know Chris has grown out the hair since. Hold on. I'm just gonna get a sense of the length here. The two things I'm interested in, because, you know, you kind of have to talk about the game show, especially because I'm not going to do anything to watch it. The two things I am interested in, besides, what will show up, is I want to see who wins the streamer thing. I want to see if it's Pekra. And then, I feel, I forget if Bellatra is still on the board. I want to see if Bellatra wins. That's it, really. Okay. Yeah, I did see they added Shovel Knight. So I can be like, yeah, look, I played Shovel Knight. Just put up the Bellatra cards. That's what I got. Sometimes I have a hard time with this part. I'm not using a reference other than a Mii, so sorry if I'm not getting proportions quite well. Now, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but if I put a hat here, then that it becomes TFP, right? If I remove this and then make it spiky, then it's me. So like we need to diversify our portfolio a little, I think. In fact, hold on, do I have like a scrap of paper? We could just turn this into... No, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. I'm in the groove. Yeah, I guess I like to do the outline with green because it really stands out. And then when I put over other colors, I think it looks nice. You just use the eraser. Fix this neckline a little. Erasing is really hard, so. At most, I feel like one of the ways to erase is to kind of like a palette knife. Use your fingernails, but kind of cut them recently. You know what I always wanted to do? I always wanted to like cut all my fingernails except this one. But then I think my friend told me that it's like, oh well, people who, they cut the lines using that. And it's like, well, I don't do that. But eraser not erasing. Yeah, if you're curious about my arsenal of tools, most of it is old stuff. I don't really have a lot of like art stuff. I know that I do have Copics at most, but they're not really mine. They're my sister's. Yeah, I think the drawings I do most are like with this is like pen, like one I stole on the floor at school, or like highlighters. I really like my highlighter drawings. I don't think I've drawn a new thing since. Let me check real quick, because it's been a hot minute. I had to put this here. They all just fell apart. I think this one is new. I think I did this during my like third semester in the thingy, and then yeah, this was on the flight to Japan. So I haven't drawn anything since with these. Okie doke. Let's start adding other colors in. Rest in peace. I'll always be your mind. I don't know what I'm looking for. Brown, I guess. Bobby Brown. Start with the hair, why not? As a kid, I didn't get why white was a crayon. As an adult, I understand completely. I understood since then. I was wondering, do I do a challenge where I only use like 3 colors and then I blend them? I don't think that's really easy with crayons, so I'm opting not to. Rescue me, the rescue. Hey. I'm sorry, but we are going to have a celebrity guest visit soon, Ashley Zorsx. So, can't cut into that. Plus, I'm drawing you right now. I looked up the picture of how you actually look, and I was like, yeah, I forgot you don't look like you're me, but, I don't want to... I'm not going to draw that since, you don't share that otherwise. But this is you. Well, I just did the joke earlier. If I do this, and I put a hat, that's TFP. If I put spiky hair, that's me. So, I gotta... you gotta start figuring stuff out here. Like, I don't know. Can you get an eye patch? Can you get an eye patch soon? I'll get heterochromia. That kind of fits me. I'll go Sharingan and then... Okay, I guess you can claim being, you know, I was born first. You guys have to change. Sometimes, like, when I'm going somewhere with my sister, like okay, I'm ready. I put on a jacket, and then she's like putting on the same color, and it's like, well, I wore this first, and it's like I was born first. You change. I'm like, okay, all right, you win. I told the sir earlier where they thought at the baptism I was 38 and had kids. So, you know, nothing's off the table. Devastating. I pull up my boing. Is it my boing? Yeah. What color is this? Orange. It doesn't look orange to me. Well, on the wrapper is like pinkish. It doesn't show up on the camera though. I don't have a method for this because it's kind of just whatever comes to mind. And that's what's kind of fun about Crayon. It's very trial and error kind of medium. And because it's pretty crumbly, you kind of just accept what you got. But you can still make a lot of cool stuff. Hopefully, I can showcase that right now. Oh, hey! I'd ask people when the last time they drew the crayons is. But I don't know what kind of answers I'm expecting. I feel like I know what the answer is. But, you know, if anyone has a unique answer. It's like, oh, you know, I was at the Cracker Barrel and they pulled out the crayons. Like, I don't know. Do they do that? I've never been to Cracker Barrel. I don't know what the consensus is on Cracker Barrel. The reference image. Did I get everything right? I mean, I didn't put the smile. Cracker Barrel tasty. The only thing I remember about Cracker Barrel is there's like a JoJo meme where it's like, "Oi, my son Jotaro wanted the chicken nuggets, the chicken tendies. What kind of service is this?" What do they have at Cracker Barrel? Is it just like kind of like, oh, here's American food kind of deal? I know where a couple are. Like, again, haven't sat in one. Southern style stuff. So like, here's a pork cutlet with fried pork with gravy on it, kind of deal. Did I mention there's a trip? I went to San Jose, which was like a 2-day trip. Up there and then 2 day back, I think. I don't remember. But, Every time we saw Denny's, I said, let's eat there. Why not? It'll be funny. And I ordered like this fried pork thing every day. I don't think it was a good idea. It was funny until I was like, okay, the service here is not as good as the other one because there's more people here. Let's go to IHOP instead. Fried catfish? I've never heard of that. Whenever I think of catfish, I don't think about eating them. I don't think I've ever had a catfish. Invasive thought just came to my mind. It was like I can prove finally that I don't have a small butt. Let's not do that. Let's not do that today. I'm pulling up Blue Violet, Resident Seafood. Catfish, other than it's like another whitefish style, so it's kind of like. I imagine it retains a lot of fishy taste. I feel like the one that doesn't is salmon, and then, you know, you kind of scale upwards from there. And I guess tuna. Maguro. We're pulling out the purple to the joint. Add a little unique colored glasses. I'm gonna start, like, you know, pulling out the measuring tape over there. Zorsx, what color shirt? You like blue. Your me often wears yellow. In real life, you wear gray. What do I do? I'm just gonna put some purple here. Notice that it kind of blends out. Oh man, you can't really see much. But you see what I'm doing. I even use purple as like an outline tool. Like at one point, I'm just gonna pull up the whole. There's black. I just do it as that, but you know, I'm just purple here and there, you know, blending a little with it. Blue shirts. Okay, so I will put blue. I'll make this a blue shirt. Check it out, him in the house like Carl. So tomorrow I'm going to I don't know how much detail I should give, but I'll just say it anyway. I'm going to one of my sister's work parties. I'm an esteemed guest, you know, for some reason. And the theme is spooky, right? Please don't tell my sister this. If I'm going to Japan, I'm I would probably be like, I would have said it weeks ago. I'm going somewhere interesting. I need to lower the volume. My bad. What was I saying? Oh, the theme of the party is spooky? So I'm gonna dress as my sister. I told her, oh, I have an idea, but I'm not gonna tell you. So that'll be fun. And then I'm probably gonna eat a lot of macaroni that day. And then after, I'm gonna finalize Tim's move on Saturday. Maybe there'll be a hangout in Discord. Remember when I was like, oh yeah, Johnny gave birth in Tomodachi. I haven't played it since. So Johnny's kid will be fully grown up and will have missed all the events, but you know. Okay, so we put the Orpal. Again, my camera isn't the most fantastic. It's not showing you the true colors here. Forbidden color. Here's how it looks. I'm Zorsx. I don't have a good Zorsx impression. My Zorsx impression. Sometimes my impression can only be like, I can imitate their laugh. Like Tom, he goes, something has to be funny for me to laugh like him, but he kind of has like the... It's almost like a Dr. Hibbert. No. I think Zorsx kind of has like a bit of an exasperated laugh. Like, but it's also late. I can't do it right now. But for him, it's late, so I imagine it's not like the whole gauntlet of laugh. Okay, now what? I'm gonna do yellow as last, I think. I'm SpongeBob. Hello, LG. So, I'm your third most viewed streamer. I'm curious who the second is, but I imagine you withheld information for the sake of, you know. Goes to show that Carl was killing it, though, you know. He hasn't streamed in like months. I think he's the #1 still for a lot of people. He's on my #1 as well, by the way. I mean, it makes sense. I will destroy the Krusty Krab. Let's do a little pink. A little nice. Pop in here. Gonna be very subtle. You can't see it. I can't see it. I am me. I'm your #1. Thank you. You're my #1. Blasted. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking. See what I'm affecting here because it's really dark in my room. Oh, I'm shoving the thing. Okay, there we go. Locked. Pink in the hair. Pink over here. How I approach art a lot is I like to see all the colors on the screen if I can help it. That's what we're doing here. This is an old red. Look at this. This one survived dodgeball. I like to think I like kept crayons in my pocket as an elementary. Believe it or not, I was pretty killer on the in dodgeball. Though I often assert that like the sport I did bother was with tennis. Not like there was a dodgeball club. Yes, if it isn't clear enough, I do appreciate just being on the top anything of anything for anyone. That's very humbling, you know. There's like how many streamers on Twitch? And I'm the fucker. That's nice. For TP though, it's obligation. He's my mod. That's kidding. I am the Joker. Well, I'm the fucker. I don't know. Oh well, TTYD. You know, I tried to make it so then the stuff I do is kind of easy to follow along with, even though I do a lot of. And I think you can. I think anyone can. I'm using crayons. I think, you know, you just kind of hopefully, you know, when you have the opportunity to, like, you know, give it a shot, I think anyone can. You can do it. And that's what Bob says. You can do it. I feel like Bob was a little harder to like. I think that's the only thing with Bob, where it's like you can do it too, and like getting like set up like he is not as cheap. And you know, to humble myself, I don't think I'm at a point where I'm like super crazy with myself yet on this, or like in art in general. And I think that's the fun of art, that there's always another mountain to look at. And if you get tired of the mountain you're on, give another mountain a shot. That's why I do like music and stuff. It really mixes up, you know, what I focus on. And I feel like I hope I don't seem like I'm belittling like the value of music. And I say it's like, oh, it's my like kind of side thing. But I still think that when you do a lot of like drawings, it's a good idea to have a thing to shift to when you have like a little bit like you're stuck where you're at. With me, I feel like I don't really move forward, or I don't make strides to move forward with my art. I guess it just happens. But even then, like, there's a lot of stuff I know I could focus more on. Looking for lights. I'm looking for LG. I want a limed green. A yellow green. That one's broken. I don't trust these ones. I don't know why. These ones strike me as like the ones that Marzipan gives the kids. I don't know. Let me see how good these are. Okay, I can see it. popping through. All right, you know, it's like I don't know what this brand is. Schoolio. Hey, welcome to the Schoolio, Home Star. I got 24 count crayons, non-toxic. These were produced in Illinois, made in China. Or something, I don't know. Oh. There's a peach color. I need that. That'll help with the flesh. Oh, you're doing a great job out there, Homestar. Ah, thank you. I was conked out, but I saw you drawing, by the way, in Mario Paint, like a kitchen. Was that a Chibi Robo, or was that just a kitchen? You've been drawing most of your life, drawing in Crayon. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm just saying that as Coach C. It was just a kitchen? Okay. It looked... You know what rhymes with kitchen. Stitching. No. Oh, okay. So you shifted from video... Right. Oh, that makes sense. Because it was no... I was gonna say no, not November. It was Nintendo November. Now that you've shifted over that, it's just anything. Oh, here. I know it's quite hard to pass that when people watch my stream because I'm so handsome. Because I'm so handsome. Ooh, I'm blending other stuffs. How do I... Hold on. Let me show you the... Oh. I hope you find it. Hold on, I'm sending Zorsx to the... There we go. There we go. I don't know if it's lopsided, but you know, it's fine. Anyone notice what's going on over there, by the way? I have an idea for the next drawing, because I'm going to draw on from Persona 5. I'm going to draw her, like, doing like a... And then the hair is going like that. I forget what album I'm thinking of. It's like a city pop, J-pop album. Where the hair kind of does that. Maybe it's Miki Matsubara? I don't know. I'm asking the wrong group. Oh, Homestar, what's going on here? Okay, now it's time for us to go. Okay, so I'm gonna start pushing the dark values. Speaking of this song, I know that there's gonna be the Double Dragon game coming out again. It looks interesting. Cover art. I don't know anything about it otherwise. Let's come out next. Double Dragon. In the name of the king. I've done a trend, by the way, of like there's a when I went to the baby shower and when I met like my neighbor cousin, they had like they had baby. I pull out my phone and show them like a Double Dragon jacket. And it's like, Hey, when you grow up, subliminal messages. Buy this for your Uncle Kevin. I don't think I could play that song on bass. How does it go? I've never heard the bass line. Is it just like... I don't know if you can hear that. I think I'm close. And he comes in the night. And then Silent Hill. And then there's a video that ruined the song for me, and it's, you know, James. Actually, I think it's the wrong song. I think it's True that I'm thinking of. But you know, James watched the tape and he's like, and he stands up and he starts like twerking. Obor. Don't remind me of that. Yeah. Him and I, you don't see eye to eye. Yeah, Homestar is great. I think it's funny that like the thing they did recently was just like, here's just one suit. Here's one costume. I know it's kind of just like side gig, but I'm glad that they do still maintain it. And I think the comedy is still that, like, because they maintain like a of era kind of reference style and all that, that I think it still hits those notes. Because of its like a flash style, I think it just stays in that realm. And whenever you go back to it, it's like, yep, that's what we want to think about. I just think about like that compared to SpongeBob talking about like streaming. I was like, that's not the same. That doesn't hit the notes. The Kevster. Ah! I'm too strong! Iris! You know in like martial arts movies where it's like the young grasshopper is learning. Draw something, but you can't break a crayon. That should be the test. How long have I been drawing this? Almost an hour? So we're almost done, actually. See, what I think will tie this all together is a bit of yellow. If it's clear and yellow, it's cider fella. I forget how it is. If it's dark and brown, you're in town. I need a finer point. Maybe this. Do I have like a burnt sienna? I do have a burnt. Okay. And then once we get the white involved, then it's all over. It's all over. That's how you know I'm done. You introduce the yellow, then the white, then meet me in Fortnite. I don't know. I don't think. Oh wait, I'm using black. I meant to use red. I don't know. I don't know you're in town. Do I want to go? Is it like Funky Town? I might know it, but right now I don't remember what you're in town. I don't know if I want to Google it. Dun 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 dun. Well, let's talk about peeing. I don't know if that's the thing we're talking about. Why is there 2 red violets in this crayon? A musical? Is it like Avenue Q? Razzmatazz! Wow! Oh, that jazz! I think I'm gonna die. Bam! Oh, okay, I don't know it. I don't know it, buddy. Should I fill in the eyes, or is it kind of cool that it's just like anime white style? I don't know. I'm gonna start filling in the skin though. There's a bit of a green line here because I did the circle. Maybe I could. Nope, I. Rid of it. Good enough. Okay, fill in the eyes. It is you. It will do. After this, I might need to take a quick break because my back is not great posture. If you redeem fix my posture, I'm just gonna like do a backflip and pass out. I don't have that thing. Because you can't tell me what to do with my back. Okay, let me use brown. And let me add a little bit of the blue under there. I'm trying to think what to use to blend. I have burnt sienna again. Okay. There's stuff I would change for sure. Like I would probably make the head a little bigger and then kind of fix it on the neck a little nicer. That's something I would change in the future. Through magic of digital editing. Oh, are the game awards starting? Okay, let me know if Pekora wins. And then Mario said he's gonna show up, right? Mario's gonna be there. I hope he announces Hotel Mario 2. One of my favorite jokes I saw, besides Jeff Keighley being like, okay, yeah, I'm also gonna post the Sid the Science Kid thing, is the Gabe Newell goes on stage. Yeah, we're announcing the third game, Dota 3, and then he runs. Hey, okay, you know, I think we've overplayed it. We're okay. I get that we're kind of bored. Some of us, or not bored. We have disinterest in the thing, but it's in 30 more minutes. Oh, okay. That's why you're here. Watch me fill in your face. Yeah, I pulled out the yellow. That means it's almost done, fella. I thought of two April Fool stream ideas. One of them is I stream with shady speed. And then the other one is I play Minecraft at this resolution. I don't know which one I would do. Maybe I should just have shady shit. Shady Speed show up to the. What'd you call me? Shady Speed show up to the awards. The AC, I guess I thought too poorly about that. Everything here is just AC. Right? Oh, look at this. Now we're getting to like the part where there's like crumbly bits. I don't know if that's showing. Okay. Yeah, this is Zorsx. I'm gonna add like a bit of a highlight color here. Like I'm gonna since we went with blue with the shirt, we're gonna go with the yellow for like a bit of like a border here, and then we can I can take a picture, and if you want this, have it. Then again, I could also edit it. You know, I haven't actually introduced black. I said I would. I'm gonna do it. You know, again, I'm gonna say this a lot, and it's not to anyone's, not calling anyone out. It's just like it is a common thought. Don't use black in like coloring and stuff. I think when it's appropriate, it works out. I tend to just use it a lot anyway. I think what's neat about putting black on last is that I did a lot of the outline work with other colors. So it kind of softens it. Not as harsh. Instead, I'm using it as like a value stick. rather than a baby. What's that? You know, everyone understands. Do, 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 do. Those who haven't heard of this guy, it's my good friend Carl101. The killer with the instruments. Recommend looking him up on the YouTube for some of his jams. I'd also then recommend you to Google a funny Germa compilation. Next year I should have it so then I can ask people to do like commercials for the awards casuals for like their own stuff. Where it's like, you know, you can have LG pop in and be like, "Happy birthday if it's your birthday. I am on YouTube." That way it'd be a little neat way to shout out the community. Because I've done that. I've only feel like I've done that once. It was during the Harvest Moon when I would like link to people's stuff. That was fun. I don't really see an event happening anytime soon still for this channel. And I think it's for the best that I keep just doing what I've been doing. Okay. Let me just kind of... Got your nose. I feel like this stream is a little goofy, where like the drawing is here, and then like this occupies like 10% of the stream or something. I don't have a fantastic setup otherwise for like drawing person. I wonder what people do. Imagine if it was... This would make people sick if I had a headset thing, and then every... Whoa. Okay, let's imitate that. Is that nauseating? Ow! Okay, let's I'm gonna try to call this a wrap. That way I can take a quick break. That's not straight. I have a ruler. Look at all the fun shapes I have on the ruler too. I'm just gonna do the ever popular. Hold on. I'm drawn at an angle. Like this. The ever popular. Just draw a square in the background and fill it. Oh, well, thank you. There's a circle. That's a shape. Pac-Man is a shape. Half circle. Mountain, that's a shape. The alphabets are shapes. Asshole. Symbols are shapes. Who's the artist here? You are, but not right now. I'm starting to think number one means number one person you like to correct. Oh, this square is not gonna be even. Stephen Flow. Stephen Flow. Stephen Flow. Stephen Flow. Okay. The Zorsx cube. This isn't to say Zorsx is a square, by the way. This is a common portrait background practice. My back fucking hurts. I'm gonna draw it like this. Here, come on. Sit in my lap. As I draw, I finish this out. Just call me Dad. This would be shocking. Yeah, it was fun to draw Zorsx. I'd be happy if people like this kind of style. Like, oh, you know, hey, can I commission a crayon drawing? Sure. Who do you want drawn? Ringo Starr. May I sit in your lap, Pop Pop? Oh, you know. Oh, let me get my beer. Then you can sit. While I watch the telly. Wow. This hurts too. I'm not gonna like go sit over there and then, you know, go kick my legs out, you know. I'm not doing it. I wish I had a dandelion. Oh, I do. Melon. I don't know if I want this. Well, it's on here now. Melon. You know what I think is a... There I go again. You know what I think is it... No. I just did it again. A fun channel point command I've been thinking about adding since 2 seconds ago. Because I refuse to sit there and do like the la 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 meme. Is you gotta do it. That's the channel point command. And then I gotta just... If I said something, then I have to do the thing. As you can see right here, it's cello. Okay, this one I'm gonna draw this way. This song is singing Echidna? No. This is the stupid robot thing. Or whatever. Unique question. I've played a lot of games solo, right? What game do you think would have been funnier if I had someone on? And like, who? For example, I was thinking the bouncer would have been funny if I had like our Forces Johnny to play. Johnny, this is the most popular stream I've had on my channel. It's called The Bouncer. You should give it a shot. Really good game. And we all just keep lying. We keep lying to him that it's a good game. And then, you know, we have to see if he just like, you know what, it wasn't so bad. Or, Kevin, you all don't know what you're talking about. I wanna have a stream where I legitimately accomplish gaslighting someone. That's why I want to do Animal Soccer World. I don't think they accomplish. Oh, I don't think I can accomplish that one. I don't think that one's accomplishable. Dark Cloud. Let me just outline your eyes a bit more, too. White? We're gonna do one last once over with white. If you're curious, by the way, this doesn't stick well. So I use a fixative, and then I spray it over a couple of times. So basically what that does is it like kind of like a liquid that you spray, and it kind of locks the drawing in side, and then it, you know, protects it from stuff outside. And typically it's done with like very smudgy stuff too. So you're drawing with graphite or charcoal. Probably want to spray a little bit of a fixative. Once you're done with it, by the way. I don't remember if it's like easy to mess with after, but I think typically you want to put the fixative after. And you're like, I'm done. No touch. No more touch. I learned that there is another game this company made. The devs. Called like Dino Gotcha. I don't think it's subtitled though. Or translated. Okay. I think I'll call it for this one. So the fun thing about physical media is I could do evil, long. This is how I think you're supposed to appreciate it. Gotcha stick. Dino device red and blue. There we go. Publish. Oh, no. Oh. I didn't know. Okay, but that's Zorsx. Can't you tell? There's other drawings in here. Remember, let me show you about Blast of the Past. What? I didn't. Huh? Didn't know that. I feel like that's something I shouldn't have learned. This is for the old heads in the chat. Look at this shit. This was I was clearing out like these and like organizing them. That's why I have this the way it is. That's specifically Naoto, not you, but I guess that's you at this point. And there's Chris up there. I tried to draw Mario with my eyes closed. And then I don't know what's going on here. There's Waluigi. Yeah, I think I was just testing a bunch of pens during this stream. I didn't save it because like the internet was really bad that day. That's why we have this. What else do I have in here? Got some Unahara. Old sketches. I don't know who this is. Who's that? Who's that guy? You know. The character. I think this has. Don't I have kissable lips? There's a character. Other drawings. I like this one. Then random forest thing. I don't know. And then Zorsx. So yeah, let me have Zorsx stare at you for a couple minutes. While I like sit up and stretch. And show off my ass. No. Go over here so you don't see me. Ow! I'm wearing sandals, by the way, upstairs because, like, yeah, my feet still kind of have a weird thing. I normally don't wear shoes upstairs. We wear sandals in the house. But yeah, I normally don't wear them upstairs. Ow. Do some stretches. Ooh. 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 Let me show what's over in the chair, bud. So, I went to round one. I won this. But I didn't get the sister. I didn't think about it. And then I was like, and then every time I went, they were out. But I was lucky. There's a random time you went, and then I got the sister. I have both. Look, it's Zorsx's favorite things, you know. VTubers. Where'd I put the hat? Fall out? I'm still taking a quick break though. Where'd I put it? Uh-oh. Where's hat? moment. Trace my 2 steps. I pick the thing up and then put it down, and now I can't find it. It'll come up when I'm not looking. Oh, it's right here. Sorry, you can't see anything I'm doing. I'm having a new adventure over here. Okay. Just a little more stretching. We'll work on the next piece. The Mr. Piece. Let me do some ASMR, by the way. Oh, that's not. I think I have to talk while doing that. I guess you can't hear it. I'm cracking my bones in the mic for a little ASMR. I don't think it's audible unless I talk. Okie doke. Hey. Do the next one. This might just end up being a 3-hour stream. If you can't stay the whole time, that's fine. That's totally fine. Don't expect anyone to stay the whole time anyway. Game Award just started. I'm sure of it. And, you know, that means we have a special guest here. Everyone say hi to potential streamer of the award winner, Pekora. Oh no! I've come to visit Speedstream. Oh, ignore the other camera where he's talking. He's talking. It's me, Pekora, talking. Okay. Good bit. Bye. Okay. Next piece. Next piece. Sorry, folks, about all this rattling and haddling. Form, organize. Okay. I have a picture of On right here, so let me look up the album I'm thinking of. If I could refer to it. Let me just type in City Pop, J-Pop. I'm sure I'll find the thing I'm thinking of. Otherwise, I'll just reference the Not Plastic Love cover, Plastic Love. I think of Mignon by Aiko Nuki? I don't think so. Not Cologne. Is it Cindy? Oh, I think I'm thinking of... Yeah, I said it earlier. Miki Matsubara. Okay, so I'm gonna work with that one in mind. So this will not be the Persona 5 style. You know, it's not Persona 5. It's the artist. Not gonna be in their style. Shohiro? Nah, it's a hard style to imitate. Sojima. You start with an S. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a Sojima style. I'm gonna do a Kevin style. I have two smart Alex in the chat today, don't I? First CFP saying, you know, alphabet's not shapes, and it's like, wow, speed, good shot. It's a good joke though. Hi, Carl. But no, we did this earlier. This is Zorsx, and then we're gonna draw on from Persona 5. Thinking about the height, I just put it. Maybe I want it to be a lower. Yeah, drawing with crayons has been fun. Though, with all these streams, my back hurts. I wish I could elevate the table. I need to get like an actual like drawing setup in the future. I'm doing this by eye, so it's not really gonna be the best in terms of balance. It's gonna be a little lopsided. I'm really bad at drawing things parallel. Same speed's back. You need to save my back after all the... because of my big butt. I don't know how far I'm gonna carry this butt discussion. Or this butt joke. I just think about the Germa video where he has like a fake big butt and he's talking about turkey and Thanksgiving. And on Twitter there's a unique glitch where the video would turn, it's a vertical video, it would turn horizontal for like half of it on Twitter. Oh, turn up my boing. The boy Knuckles. Rep. Aquatic Mine. I was about to say Pumpkin Hill. My bad. They always stay out of line. I won't tell Dolly. Dolly will probably tell herself, or Aunt will tell Dolly. Mom will tell Dad. Sarah will tell Mom, and Mom will tell Dad, and Dad will just sit there and play Slay the Spire too. The foes all the time. They always stay out of line. Of emeralds and gems. So, as you can see right here, I'm just kind of going for like a basic start here. Drawing the nose. So this is supposed to be the shadow. Damn! Not that shadow. Her hair is going to be interesting to do, because I think a color that's hard to come across is light blonde. When I drew my mom, who kind of has light blonde, like dyed hair, I just gave her yellow hair, so you might just have to do that here, which is fine. Since I like to go for high saturation, it doesn't hurt. I gotta do it. They always stay out of mine. We add a little bit of this. supposed to be grinning. Give me your... I forget what he says there. Give me the bucks! I feel like I want to pull the thing up. My back hurts. It's been fruitful though. I think that it is a fun medium, especially because it's very loose. Very loose medium, so. Hey, there's one thing. Well, I do these and I don't really present them as a follow along. I feel like crayons, again, you know, I think they're pretty accessible, so I would hope that in the future I'd like to see other people draw the crayons. I did inspire, I remember, and I was pretty pleased about it. Didn't I inspire Huber Slap to draw with crayons at one point? That was a long time ago. But, you know, I think it goes to show that you can do a lot with these wax stubs. Ah! I'm glad Hubert still like pops in every now and then. I'd imagine, you know, yeah, just busy. I'm not really going for an anime style, just like whatever style. That's fine too. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Carl, you do your dailies in Fast Penguin? No, I haven't even played it since. I'm so close to getting to that next rank though, I might as well just play in not today. Not on stream. What's been up in Carl land today? I would turn the question back to you. Yeah, I've drawn her face too. Oh. Fast Penguin. Not what you'd like to hear. We're gonna... I like the face. I'm gonna shrink it though. We're gonna pull it up. Again, I'm drawing very lightly with green, so we're basically gonna draw over this stuff. Anyway. There we go. I like this side. A grooming. She's sparkling. The dog. Aya. I don't know if I said Kaya. Carl, this is gonna make you laugh, by the way. I'm gonna release this joke early. You guys are getting an early drop joke. You ready?
Salute.
I clipped how to pronounce their name.
Salute.
So no more issues. And you know, it couldn't have been my voice because, like, of course, I didn't say it right. this is where this drawing is at right now. This is a total edit it later kind of drawing. Okay, now we just gotta... Flowing hair is really hard. I haven't really practiced it too much. Basically, I want it to go like... So right now, it looks like I'm drawing Miku. We're drawing Miku right now. Okay, and then ears. Ears for fears. Everybody wants to have ears. Looking a little weird to me, Kevin. You've done it a little weird. And the eraser is not erasing. Is it the secret level thing? I've seen mixed reception if that's the case. 'Cause that's been around for a bit. Unless it's like a different thing. Oh, it's a game based off of a thing. Okay. I had such a good grin and now I've messed it up. Need to go back to the reference I was using. This will be an open mouth instead. Alright, I have to do this off the thing. Like, when I'm struggling with a thing, I need to move. I'm getting closer to what I want. Fortunately, I can't share it with you yet. Got the song played already? Whatever. TFP, are you in like a watch party or are you just kind of chilling, by the way? Hmm. Hard to do this. Because right now, because of all the, like, green... The mouth looks like its lips. When it's supposed to be a grin, you know? Grin is a hard thing to do. Let me show you my progress right now. The mouth's a little lopsided, but that's fine. It's better than before. But now it looks like she ate a lot of grass. It also kind of looks like Haruka a little. Okay. We're gonna work with that. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Her hair, like, very, like, kind of motion going on. Let me get a different picture of her, too. There a front-facing one? I'm using, like, a side profile. I could use this Nendoroid. That's not a Nendoroid, that's a Phi doll. I'm not familiar with it. There's gotta be a thing that erases a lot of these, like, AI results. I think there's a plugin, I just haven't looked. Okay, I got some references. I think these will be better. Yeah, it kind of... Basically, just that. Okay, I think we're getting closer. I think I'm getting it. So I can tell that one eye is bigger than the other. This one, that's might be hard to tell because of the angle. And then, draw the striations of the hair. Astrobot seemed very fun. Good. Them. You know, I think Fangamer was gonna release like plushes of Astrobot, and they were like doing variants. And it's like, if they did like Parappa or like Lammy, I would, even though I don't have Astrobot. Oh, TFP, while you're hanging out with your group, could you make me mad? What did I say? Mad mommy milkers? Pass it along, please. Pencil me in for 5 o'clock. Oh. What is this song? Baby Universe. She has little piercings, like our good friend Troy has ear piercing. Okay, time for the. I'm kind of delaying. What do you call it? Stalling, because the hair is gonna be challenged. But let's do it. It kind of connects over here, and then over here. And it kind of goes up like that. Kind of just be free with it, right? That's the general consensus. It's pretty weird, pretty out there. Very gory, but I've heard other people talk about that the premise was interesting. I don't know. It's also not quite my thing. I guess it's because it kind of echoes the trend. Come on, you know, when Popeye becomes public domain, the first thing better be like a character action beat 'em up game. No. Called Why I Oughta. Oh, Ollie, what's going on here? Oh, demons from hell. I'll take care of them with a little bit of one to my chew. I don't have a Popeye impression. I know, I just said not. I don't want that, but the way you phrase it is kind of funny because I just Popeye with the same voice, like, I'm gonna get you. Zach, have you heard about the spinach killer? The last thing that the victims hear is, this guy, huh? Oh, why I oughta. Why would he leave spinach? No, he leaves the cans. He leaves the cans. Hey yo everybody, Snoop Dogg here. Gonna announce Atelier Riseth 4. They're already working on a new one. I think I've saved it. It's a little lopsided, but you don't expect parallelism. I hope this looks good. Ponytail, because I had a pigtail. What do you call it? It's not a hairstyle I draw a lot. With the blunt tip, this is a good question. It kind of depends on what you're drawing. I'm gonna say for the most part, if it looks like this, then we're kind of dealing with a hard thing. You could still do this though. So I think there's pros and cons, and I think that's why some people will still sharpen their crayons. Notice that I'm using kind of fresh crayons, like this Crayola kit was pretty fresh. Yeah, that's a good question, thank you. I think for the most part, the most important one to keep sharp is the one you're going to outline stuff with. Frame. Oh. No, mine is 16-bit. Set me up for that one, thank you. I like this. I like this so far. Sam Lake spotted. I wonder if it's more DLC. Or is he just like sitting? And then they pointed the camera at him. If you're wondering how I'm approaching this hair, it's like whatever. Like whatever works. There's a method to this. I just don't know it too well. Because keeping like this kind of hair consistent is really tough. Like visually. So I'm just kind of doing what feels right at the moment. I kind of like this as it is. I don't want to color it, but that's what we're gonna do. I would put like a cube here too. That's my idea. So we can like, put this. So I'll do that like at the end, like we did with Zorsx's. Okay, 3 inches, okay. 3 inches, go for 6. On the angle, The reality is a lot of, like, more studied artists will do something like this. The ruler. Is Troy Baker sitting next to Kojima and they're like passing like a joint? Kojima and I share something very similar that we pretend to smoke. White crayon. Oh, c'est magnifique. Right. Part of me wonders if I should have had this the ear behind it, but oh, wrap it up, wrap it up. Okay, so let me just kind of darken this, and then we'll start coloring. And I want to show you how it looks so far. From the front perspective. I can make you, you and Chris are like my Sattler and Waldorf. That's what I've drawn. I think it looks alright. I need to darken some of the sides though. The lines a bit more. Yeah, I think I got the flowing hair part right. But, you know, I think there's still room for improvement. I want to hear your Statler and Waldorf impression because I was wondering it would be funny to have you like do a little segment in my in mine where you're one of them. Afternoon casual, more like an afternoon casualty up there. Oh, 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 oh. I can't really do a Statler Waldorf impression because I need to hear them a little more. You know, speech should really do a shortcut here. Yeah, stream cut short. Oh! I hope that we can do some like equivalency of the Dunkos. Of course, not this month, but like whenever possible. We'll treat whatever month you go back as like the December. I would say that the Dunkos could be a goodbye to the old. Like, okay, guys, we're gonna start. Here's my new stuff. Let's say bye bye. I think that tends to be my kind of thought process with the awards casuals too, where it's like, you know, it encapsulates the year, and then we like, you know, we put it in we store it in a locker next to the brandy. Oh, thank you, TTYD, TTTTYD. Oh, I don't have the hair clip. I gotta put that right here. You know, I always offer like ideas, but I don't want my ideas to be like I'm like pushing a thing. I feel like it's easy for me to come across as that. You know, I just want it to be a suggestion and leave it at that. Yeah, check it out. I'm in the house like carpet, and there's too many heads in my blunt. I'm gonna spark it out, put it on my friend, then put it out, rocket you. I can't believe Toby Fox also like in the house like carpeted. Not like I was the first one, you know. I was like, hey, that's kind of that's our thing. That's TP nice thing. And then Toby, like, went crazy with it. Darn, meat matches. I didn't think about sentence mixing. Okay. Let's get a good shot of this because I'm going to color it. Maybe it's me. Here's before I start coloring it. Okay, so we're gonna kind of do the same process we did with Zorsx. So as you see, I outlined this with green because it looks kind of interesting. And then I think I started right away with orange. And then I went to brown. So I think we'll do. Let me turn up my other light. I have a ring light that I never use. This might help. For me. Wait. A lot of people have like a Sans talking impression. I don't think I really have one. Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Oh, Sans! Sans? I don't want to hear it, Sans! I'm trying to draw with my crayons here. That's like how everyone voices those two. And I think it's kind of neat that everyone just agrees that yep, that's how they sound. Come on, buddy, put your crayons away. We have guests. What kind of light makes drawing good for crayon? I think the best lighting for drawing is either the underlight thing or a classroom a bunch of layered lights thing. I appreciate these questions, by the way. Not that I can really answer them like with expertise, but it makes me feel like one. Thank you. This song reminds me of that song, that game, with the taxi. I think it's called. I think it is Quarantined, actually. Forget. Really tough as shit game. It isn't really fair. But it's kind of cool too. But they have a song that goes like "Glorify the Weak." I'm sure I've talked. Glorify the weak. Oh. Ooh. Okay, I'm curious to see. I've kind of voiced this already, but I want to know, what does chat think that I'm going to have a hard time with? Because I feel like I know what I'm going to have a hard time with. But I kind of want to see like other people's perspectives on this. So then I can like elaborate on that too. I also got to give her lipstick. Okay. Keep that in mind. I didn't give Zorsx lipstick. Oh, she said the game name. Moon. On the fridge. The hammer. Hey, that's a nice drawing you did of a crayon drawing. We're gonna put it on the fridge. That's kind of how it felt like when I gave my parents the drawing I made with them. We're gonna put it right here. You actually can't see the drawings that I made of them. They put it behind. Like snowman thing. Okay. The thing I'm gonna have a problem with is I did mention it before, but I'm having a hard time thinking about it now still. Coloring her hair because it is like a platinum blonde. It's like, let me get a picture. Let me show the picture I've been referencing. Here. That color is kind of hard to get with crayon. I'm gonna go with the brown and then a little bit of yellow. Maybe I'm gonna primarily go with like a peach, but I don't know. I don't have this color in my brain on how to do that. Maybe I could put a little blue in, but then I'll actually blend and get green. So I don't know. That's the thing with art programs, by the way. Not a lot of them have realistic color blending, which is when you think more about it, it's like, oh yeah. And it's probably because of like, each one has like a different kind of algorithm on how they approach that kind of stuff. I think I will outline her hair with brown though. Hold on, I'm going to sit crisscross applesauce. Or actually, I'm just gonna put my legs in. There's a thing I'm jealous of with like painters, and it's their ability to color match. I can do it decently digitally. Like, you know, you give me a color and I don't have it on the canvas, I can probably like color pick it, but I can't mix paints and then get there. That's always interested me on like trying to get decent at that. This is the most you'll see my feet of like my camera goes there, by the way. One green goes, what, feet? For free? I'm wearing white socks. A lot of my black socks have holes in them now. And they're like the irreparable kind. They're the kind where if you sew that up, it's on the sole, so then it like pulls the sock back. Yeah, I'm gonna check the Discord real quick. Oh, there's not. Okay. I'm gonna check the other Discords I mentioned. Oh, look, new Pringles. They're talking about Yakuza a little, maybe. Kitty game. New Elden Ring. Elden Ring Battle Royale. That's what they're saying in that group. What's the is it Big Kitty Little City or Big Kitty Big City or Little Kitty Big City? Oh my gosh, I have to go through all of them. Like 2? Or is it Stray 2? Stray 7? Catly. York, I don't think it's nice that you called me a bat lady. That's not what I said, Polly. I said there's a new game out called Hatley. Kind of fucked it up, but fine. I was thinking about it. It's like no one has any idea where they would announce like hey, you know, let's actually do a Deadly Premonition 3. Why not? Where is it? This 2 was announced on like the Nintendo Direct. That's crazy to me. Okay, now. Thanks, everyone. The Super Bowl. Hello, everyone. I'm Swery. I have something to announce. They'll announce it in a PlayStation State of Play, and it'll be on all consoles except PlayStation. I want there to be a direct of something where they announce, and then like it isn't for Nintendo consoles at all. Her eyes are lopsided. I will have to fix this. Post. Kenji Ino did it. D Enemy Zero. Remember Cyber World? A lot of green here from like me erasing the mouth a lot. Sorry, let me angle it a little nicer. And I'm gonna drop the brightness again so you can see it a little clearer. Again, she looks like Miku right now. It's just, doesn't she? Because of the green. I could send this to Claire and be like, look, I drew Miku. No, it's actually on. That looks like an OC I made. Like recently? Or like an old one that I've shared? Enemy Zero is planned to be a PlayStation exclusive. However, he didn't like Sony. So... Okay. So then it was kind of like... Is it kind of like the... It's kind of like the... We're gonna produce everything on the GameCube thing. But not in the same vein of not liking the practice, but more like this wasn't lucrative. I'm out. Where's my pink? I want... This is carnation pink. Is there like a reddish pink? This is... This is Tickle Me Pink. Oh, okay. Might be like a presence of my style, too. Carnation pink. Tickle Me Pink. Do I have a different one? Do I have Skinhead Flesh? Here's another Carnation Pink. Carnation Pink. I didn't think Carnation Pink was so popular. It might not be clear, but I really like putting pink in drawings. That's why Mario Paint is a bit of a bummer that there's no pink, really. Or express pink, rather. Because you can mix pink. Thank you, Zorsx. Yeah, I agree. I was like, I think it's the style doing it. Though, you know, as an art guy, I'm often in the, do I have an art style kind of thing? And, you know, other people will answer, yeah, sure. But sometimes the pencil holds firmer the stone. the gentleman who passes the stone at night isn't the one who lost the fight. Lest we forget David and Goliath. You know, man who run in front of bus gets tired. Man who run behind bus gets exhausted. That's Confucius. Oh, I didn't really leave a lot of like leeway for these lips at work. Yeah, maybe I should just axe the lips. Oh. Confucius said, "Man who was hit by bus has a lot of hospital fees." Confucius said that. And I think he knows a little bit more about buses than you do, pal, because he got run over by one. Again, I'm sorry if it might seem like, you know, Zorsx, you're the warm-up, but it did kind of pan out that, like, warming up was very useful. Confucius just can't stop being hit by a bus. That's the kind of stuff you would play on, like, Xbox Live. Red. Kevin might need another back break, or break for his back. If you back break me, then I might die. Ugh. What these? My parents went to eat out. Hold on, I got a lot of emails too. As well. Okay. Dragon Ball Xenoverse is on sale. Okay, I'm gonna bring the pink to the hair actually. I think it'll make for a neat effect. Again, I think pink is a nice color just to intersperse everywhere. It makes things look softer and warmer. So it's a nice contrast against like blues and stuff too. I think pink is an overlooked color. I put pink in a lot of stuff. You know what they say, and I won't say it. Woo! Yeah, this pink is doing numbers. Not on stream though. You can't see it. you can't see the pink at all. But it's there. It's there. Trust. I wouldn't lie about pink. Known liar speed slasher would not lie about pink. Also, I guess why I like pink a lot is it's very, like, sunset color. Very, like, easy one to kind of intersperse. So that's my essay on why I like the color pink. Now, I wouldn't wear pink. I feel like pink is not a Kevin color. And most I'd buy a tie that's pink, maybe a jacket that's pink, but not like a shirt. I'd look naked, I feel. You know how some people have like winter, spring? You know, like in Fairly Odd Parents, it's like I'm more of a winter. I think I'm more of a summer color guy. Even though summer's not my favorite season. Outer Worlds 2? You know, I get Outer Worlds and Outer Wilds still confused a lot. Outer Wilds is the very dramatic thing. Outer Worlds is the exploration thing, right? Or did I get it wrong? I remember one of the VTubers from Hololive, not Holostars, or maybe Holostars. I think both. They were like, I thought this was the other game. Outer Wilds is the explory one? Okay, but like, Fallout in space is still very explory, so I guess I just didn't describe it. Which one has more dramatic story, though, I think is how I would differentiate. So. There was one where it was like the afterplay, they were like, whoa. Okay, well, I give up. They're video games? Yeah, video games. I get.
Games too.
Yeah, video games.
Oh.
Since I'm drawing Persona, I might as well pull up a Persona reference. Okay, what do I do now? What do I do? I think I want to pull up the blue in the eyes a little. But yeah, crayon, any art medium, it's all about layering. And I feel like that's the thing I failed on, like the painting stuff. I didn't really layer as much as I could have. Whereas with crayon, it's like, okay, I don't have to go. I just do it. Suffice it to say, they thought they were playing one thing, and then when they played the other, they were like, "Oh man, I'm sad." This is the story. when it comes to An and like a couple of characters in Persona 5, I feel like a lot of them had a good premise. I feel like An had a pretty darn good premise. I feel like kind of walked away from it though, of like being friends with someone who had experienced a lot of trauma and being like kind of not a bystander, but being in different universes and still, you know. And then also the just like idol industry. Like it wasn't tackled too much. I decided for the hair, I'm just gonna go crazy, by the way. Oh, by Haze Light, I thought it was like the one like game on the PS3 or whatever, Haze. So we're gonna put black on this. Like I said last time. Um, Black will eventually just be like a darkener rather than like a color on this. Music. You know what? I want bronze. Do I have bronze? Bronze would just be the solution here. What the hell is this? There's not even a color. It's just non-toxic crayons. Oh no. I remember having like a bronze color, so I'm looking for it. This is pretty good. This is copper, though. Copper? I'll add that. I also remember having like marigold or something. This is yellow orange. This could be kind of. Oh. It's just testing it. Testing it. These are the oldest crayons I own. These are from first grade, I think. Or like before that. Blue-green. Use as well. You know what? I could shove in some gray. Gray is an interesting way that I have not been a master of yet. To integrate maroon. To integrate like midtones. A lot of midtones, when you like look at coloring, tends to be like a derivative of gray. And I don't think I've mastered its implementation. So, I would like to learn it. There is a fun way to differentiate between sci-fi and fantasy, and I think it was like, what's the doodad that you want to get? I don't know. I'm kind of butchering it, but it's kind of a funny. Like, you don't have to agree with it, but it's kind of like shouldn't be in here. Just a funny way to compare the two. Ooh, what's this one? This is a metallic alloy orange. I'll try that out. Okay, I got some colors. Let me show you what we've been coloring so far. Let me try to show the pink better. I think it shows a little, but again, I made it very subtle. Oh. Just drew a line here. Hold on. This is like, these are twistables. And I like the idea and function and concept best. I think this is just orange. Like, I think the metallic part isn't really working. I might as well outline the hair with the orange here. Or maybe a different one. Like, this one doesn't have a sharp point. So I'm, like, kind of missing, actually. I missed here. Oh! Yeah, brother's a tale too soon. I think I was gonna play that with, like, Johnny at one point. It was on, like, the docket. You're gonna split the thingy. Yeah. Time is it? How long have I been streaming? Almost 3 hours? We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna finish this one. I don't know why I said let's do a third thing. Maybe maybe on Monday I'll do this because, like I said, I want to hold on Mario Paint for a little. I want some things to be fresh again. But maybe next time we'll draw other characters. EFP or Carl or anyone else, feel free to shoot an idea out. Could always draw Nami, but yeah, that's in the pocket. That's all the time. Oh, and Carl was like, draw Eddie Vedder. Oh, if there's a request on who to draw, I can draw them for next time, not this time. Steven Flo. A what? I can draw a what? Draw an 8-6. Draw a Daihatsu. Uh-oh. I don't think I could draw cars too well. That's too mechanical for Kevin. A PlayStation controller? That sounds fun. That is mechanical, but I could try. We'll do it. We'll have it. You know, that'll be the first time where I have like a. I'll put it over here, and then you guys can see it. That'll be funny. Yeah, I'll try to keep that in mind. And then TFP, you could also request something, unless you want Steven Flo. Steven Flo. I want you to draw Sam Lake, Kevin. PlayStation. Put in gray a little, but yeah, okay. What do I put in now? I think I want to put in a little bit of this peach. I don't think I actually used peach. Kind of use a lot of white. Let's go gambling. I was gonna say back to Miku. No, back to on. Okay, I didn't try the copper yet. This could be our saving grace. I'm just gonna like put it in the hair. I'm putting it very lightly, as you can see, but it's there. Doesn't look inappropriate, does it? Okay. I was like, does it look like I'm doing something weird? No. I'm always conscious of that, folks. Hold on, I'm gonna put it down. Really apply pressure. That's another thing I can't really do on this. I can't like put a lot of pressure down, so I have to like, if I do it like this, then I can. Speaking of the PlayStation, there's a really cool VST I downloaded by Guy. And it's like a retro kind of sound font thing with a bunch of like effects you could put on, like reverb, delay, you know, the common stuff. And I like it. It's the free version. Here's the thing about it though, it does proc you downloaded a Trojan thing. It's like a false flag, and it's kind of weird. New game, Wargaming. Is there a thing right now that you check like how many days it's been since the last like documents have been leaked? I feel like it's been a bit, but like, you know, I haven't been paying attention. Uh-oh. Oops. Okay, this is what I was doing. Hard to tell the difference of what I did, but I've been basically pushing the brown. What's going down? And when you hang out with the big Bobby Brown, every little step you take, it will be there. Every little move you make, we'll be together. I'm wearing a black, like, very thin undershirt, so it's peeking out a bit. I'm bringing in the purple here. I'm introducing the purple because it's a very dark color, so I can use it as a pseudo black. Really refine some of these edges. I'm just gonna check some. How many people are watching the thing? Out of my people I'm following, I think only one person isn't gaming it. So that's funny. I feel like the Grinch. Again, also what purple does is it, you know how I put all that blue back there earlier? It pops it. Wait, who? The Clint? And then you want me to represent Locos Taco Shell? Would have been funny if it was Jack. I would have loved Jack and Tekken. If I said that in the correct way where it cannot be taken in a weird context. Ooh, I didn't color that hairpin. Oh, well, I haven't introduced yellow yet at all. Yeah, you know, I say, you know, I want myself to be kind of easy to follow. I don't really explain why I've started using purple. I just did. And I think, you know, that's just the way I am as an art guy, I suppose. I always hesitate to say art guy. I gotta humble myself. But, I'm a very go with the flow thing, and the flow said switch to purple and put it in. I'm doing that. Can't really see what's going on here, I think. I would say my style is very much, I like to use a bunch of vibrant colors. But, you know, if you think about it, like, why doesn't the stuff I do for Carl or, like, other people look like that? It's because, like, I feel like then it's too much. I like to try to simplify it or subdue it when it comes to, like, you know, here's a channel iconography thing. Hyperhexagons, for example, the character stuff's very simplified, you know. And I leave a bunch of errors in too, but I think it's like, you know, I think that official stuff has a different vibe than like, here's like an artsy thing I did. And I was thinking about it, I feel like it's gonna be hard once I start posting stuff on Blue Sky, be like, yeah, this is my style. and then I post like Mario Paint the next day. Like, yeah, okay. Hi, Tim. Hey, Tim, is your first comment today? I've got to go to work. In my chat. But thanks for hanging out if you have been. It is. I just went to check. Well, take it easy. I'll see you Saturday. It's fine. It's fine. I just thought it was funny. I don't mean it as a call out. By no means. Now a lot of people are already lurking because of they gotta find out if Thomas Tank Engine is gonna show up in multiverses, or I don't know. Oh. I don't remember the context anymore. Oh, because I said, "Oh, I'm like the Grinch." Okay, I remember what I say. Most of the time, I don't. When you guys like look away from the stream, another speed slasher comes in and goes, but it's very silent. Okay, but this is what we have so far. I think we're getting closer. There's not a lot of dark values in the hair, but I kind of like that it's so rainbowy though. By depression, do you mean the Sad Man game? The Sad trilogy? Quad whatever? Oh. Hey, Jailer. I followed what you said, and I'm drawing on. For free, mind you. It's... And it's been a fun time. I thought you were streaming. Right now, most of my chat is watching the Game Awards, so... I already voiced that. It's like, yeah, you know, I'm good. I'll hear what I have to hear. And I don't do a lot of Kevin reacts to thing. That's not to dissuade anyone from doing that themselves. It's more like, I know what my kind of commentary style is, and I know like if I don't care for something, I don't want to beat someone up who does care for it. Oh, well, then allow me to sing the music parts. Oh shoot, I forgot how the Arcane song goes. Oh, the skibbity. Everybody wants to adopt some pibby. Bear the Shrimp bee. Again, I have nothing against that song. It's just super memed on too. I'll take the freebie for saying skibbity. I'll take it, by the way. I'll take it. Oh well. You know, I'm pretty. Ow, my back. I'm pretty cool. Yes. But her hair has been hard to color, so I decided to not even bother trying to get her hair color right. I'm just gonna like make it like a rainbow thing, and I think it'll look cool because of that. And I think it has been. Let me show. Look, it's hard to be swag Pino when you're not born swag Pino. Hey, I think you're cool for being adamant about the film. I feel like I don't know you too well yet, but I can see like what your interests are, and all that. I think anyone's cool for coming in here and hanging out. And as I say, I think crayons. They're a surprisingly versatile tool. Don't overlook them. And you see them in the grocery store. You're like, oh, little kiddies use it. No, old guys like Shibasaki watercolor. No. Lady On! I don't know where that went. We had like a Morgana plush because we got the thing. Highlights are paying off? I think so too. Thank you for noticing. Hold on, I gotta see the thing. I feel like what you've posted to me is the Silent Hill 2. Whenever I hear the song, I just think that line. Beat poem. Glowing ocean, long and wide. Water walking, taken in stride. Tickle the nose, tickle me Elmo. If you're drinking yellow, that's my piss fellow. The only thing about this drawing is I need to think about I might just put a red square here to kind of balance it out because there's nothing over here. And then what the red will do is it's like, I gotta look over here, and it's nothing. What? Okay, I'll look back. It's like, oh, there's cars. Whoa. The musical performance is over in the thing. I'm singing. New Virtual Fighter by the Yakuza team? That's cool. It feels like the other one, like the re-release and stuff. Like didn't get far, but like now it's like, oh, that's cool. That's nice to hear. It makes sense that it's the Yakuza team too. Well, I assume it's the Yakuza team. Talking about RGG, because like you know it's in the Yakuza games. So that makes sense. Virtua Fighter is back. Welcome to this stage in history. This'll be a match to remember. I'm just doing other fighting games than Virtua Fighter. Here, I'm introducing the black thing here. Again, I don't really want to use black too much. And in fact, I don't think I will actually on this one compared to when we drew Zorsx. I think I'm only going to use it for maybe the eyes. Because, you know, I think when you look at a person, like, on a drawing, there's a reason why a lot of, like, artists, the face is, like, they threw everything at the face and then the body is just, like, spend half the time on it. If you're, like, you know, just kind of going for, like, showing the character. I don't know. If they did that, then like I don't think I don't know they would get back their billions of dollars. I don't think. Fuck, I just I wonder what's the what's the threshold for some people they think about like shadow dropping, because I think shadow dropping is really cool, but it depends on the thing. Like Hi-Fi Rush, I didn't play it, but you know I know how it would be up my alley. It was definitely I think shadow dropped, right? And like that did I don't know if it did well, but it was received very well. Project Sentry. Does sound like a thing they would do. A little blush here on the eyes. I will probably have to center these lips using an editing software. Like I would shape the face a little. And sorry, I'm drawing it away. That makes sense. There's games that like shadow drop and they're free. Like F-Zero comes to mind. I don't think you played F-Zero, but like there are some gonna do that. Then they're free. I guess that's the difference in terms of like when I'm asking, do they do well? I forget, wasn't Security Breach or what's it called? Was that Shadow Drop? It'd be funny to have to draw like Freddy Fazbear on this. Freddy Fazbear! Holy shit, Freddy Fazbear, anak. It's Freddy Fazbear. That is white woman jump scare, yes. Okay. It's time for the moment that I have been avoiding. There's one color I haven't added to this, and it's yellow, so we're gonna add yellow. I'm gonna add orange to this. Make it not green. See, so the issue is I used green as a base. So hair will turn green if I'm not. Ready, pass, better Funko Pop. Funko Pop break people's source of income. Gregory, here's my Funko Pop, Gregory. You not want it. I understand. Gregory. Right foot creep, Gregory. Right foot creep. Don't forget, Gregory. Right foot creep. Show them what I eat. Oh, I am tired. But Crayon continue. Crayon continue. But yeah, I think we got the cue. Take a look. Take a look at the picture. Oh, I deleted the picture. I gotta put it back on there. I think I got it. It's a little warmer, but you know. I like to draw warm. Ready, pass, bed. Gregory, it's the Phantom Thieves. They're here in the Pizzaplex. The steel... I don't know. We don't have hearts. Turok 2, baby. Gregory, Turok... I don't even know. I feel like that's how Freddy Fazbear sounds. Or sorry, Glam Rock Freddy Fazbear. I think that's the right one. Gregory, I'm talking about Turok 2. It's back. Which is the one that you named the kid after, though? Isn't it Turok 2? Which one is the one where you have to name your kid Turok? That's the one that matters. Turok Evolution? Okay, fine. Fine, whatever. And these aren't shapes, okay? You're right. Zorsx. Colonel. I didn't know Raiden's name was actually Turok. Evolution. Orewa tired. But Orewa also killing it, so Orewa sticking with it. When are they gonna make Turok babies? Like Looney Tunes babies. The Looney Tunes baby show? It was always on when I was sick. Like it was at like 12 p.m. and that's when I was like sick, so I watched the weird pig baby go like, I wanted everything, and then, you know, suffering succotash. Bitch fit. Acting me wild. When was last Turok game? 08? That's a good while. Also, the benefit of streaming right now is I get to hear all the news while I just draw. So it's kind of a nice thing. Oh, you're going painting. Alright. Knock him dead, Loopy. Knock him out. Might raid you later. Because you might be the only other person not, you know, doing the award show. How long is the award show again? I'm not streaming that long. I'm not streaming. Bye bye. Brown. I know, weird color to mix with brown, but it makes it a little warmer. So this isn't uniform. That's right now my issue. So maybe, where's my Orpal? Where's my Steve Orpal? Here. See how relaxed I am? I'm not even on the camera. My production values went down. Okay. Okay, I'm in frame. It's hard to get dark values with crayons because it gets peely once you start layering a lot, by the way. That's why here is easy because I layered lightly. Because I'm layering dark here, it gets all splotchy and stuff. It's not super uniform. And it's hard to blend it. But I think the cool thing is, like, you know, this isn't just black. This is black, green, blue, 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 bluey, goobity. If this started playing in the awards show, I would let me know. This would be crazy. Look how many colors are layered here, right? That's crazy. Oh no, and then here comes John Wilkes Booth with a chair! John Wilkes Booth, what do you think of what do you think about Shadow Verdry? Also, let me know when Sid the Science Kid shows up. Ah. Yeah, it kind of makes me feel bad again that I feel like I spent a lot more time on this. I still think that the Zorsx one came out really nice. Like I went with a simple approach for Zorsx. I think I could probably refine a little bit of it too. I didn't want to introduce too many colors. I like this. I like the sunset color there. With the blue and then the orange. Nice contrast. So here, we're getting to a point where I want to add something here to fill in the center it. So I think, let me look up some stuff. I have some ideas. I could kind of just copy the UI from the game, maybe. Like I can draw some stars going on here, with some red going on. Maybe that. Then, I could also draw like a silhouette of her in the cat uniform.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Gotta think about this. There's like this space here. Let me draw a red outline. And it's gonna be kind of higher too. Because notice that, like, you know, I want it to kind of flow like this way. Oh, this is maroon. I drew it pretty flush, so I should actually just draw this straight. Okay, if it's a little messy. maybe I'll just make it a red square. Why not? I think it'll look cool. This is like an accent red. So like P5. And all this time I thought they were the same person. I might just write P5 on here. Or maybe her name, On. Yeah, let's just write On. Where's Maroon? Here. Onimusha. You know, I don't have a signature. For, like, not my real name. So I might just, like, write Speed Slasher. Very tiny. Also put it on Zorsx right here. Yeah, I haven't thought about, like, you know, if I'm ever at a con, like, what do I sign, you know? Like, here, let's try some signatures real quick. I was thinking, that's just like my handwriting. Sporf. Karak involves you absorbing dino DNA into your suit, kind of like the Krat brothers. You could also just do. I was to say Kevin. I've never thought about, like, how to sign with my username. What if people want flame cannon? Like, what the hell do I do? Flame? What? That doesn't look too bad. Like, I don't know if anyone else has thought, like, oh yeah, I have to do a signature. Like, here's me, TFB. Okay, well, maybe we should wrap up soon, as this has been almost a 4-hour stream. I'm gonna do some final touches on this because I have not actually used white. So once I do that, then I'll really blend these colors together. You know, has any Persona 5 music even played this whole time? I forget if I removed it because I was worried about copyright. Yeah, I don't have any Persona 5 music. I have Persona 4 and stuff. Which we did listen to. Here, let's, you know... Persona 5 music okay to play right now? I think so. Yeah, I'm not, what do you call it? I'm both picky and not picky about when I do a collab. Oftentimes, like, I either just show up or, you know, it just kind of happens. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that in terms of, like, what would we even do. And I don't even know our conversational thing, too. That's one of the things that I'm like, I don't know. Not to just stonewall it, but you know, I guess I kind of just gotta lay my kind of approach there. I'm a very reserved guy, after all. I haven't even collaborated with some of the people that like have been pretty long in the tooth in this. Like, imagine that lime green slasher collab. I don't know. What is that? JPEG. Also, I don't have much clout to chase or to share. Okay, that's not true. But rather, you know, I wouldn't take it as that. I guess we'll probably talk about this more also like during the words casuals. I feel like this year and the last year, I feel like I've become more like reserved rather than outgoing, if that makes sense. Even though, like, you know, I've met new people and all that. I think I feel like that because, like, I've been hanging out less and less with my friends IRL because they're hard to organize that thing. Sometimes I'm like, I'll just, you know, I'll stay in my Plato's cavern and watch the shadowy figures. I guess I consider myself, what was the term again? Ambivert? I think that's what I am. It'd be nice to have a voice coach. You know? I'd love to get better at singing. I was thinking about like Hololive and Holostars and how some of them weren't really singers and they got vocal coaches and that helped them out. And then other people, it's like they're fantastic singers And then they also got vocal coaches after it. It's like, whoa. Start going crazy. There's a really hard song called Aishite Aishite. And there's this guy in Hollow of Stars named Octavio. He's Filipino. He's Filipino like me. And goes crazy in that. One of those songs where you have to go crazy too. You go, Aishite, Aishite, Moto, Moto, Aishite, and then you can go, Aishite! Sugari! You know, you go like, whoa. What's going on, man? Yeah, in short, don't take, you know, me being like, I don't know, as like avoidant. Just like, you know, I just don't know. You know, I guess it isn't part avoidant. Another thing. Thinking. This one. How about this? You know, the one day I finally get into Fortnite, that's when I'll come a knocking. Because, you know, Rosie's like, you should play Fortnite. Carl's like, give it a shot. Other people are like, try it. I haven't tried it yet. That'll be the day. That'll be the day. So, you know, I don't know when that is. Or I don't know, maybe, 'cause I know you're also active in, like, Pet's area and stuff. I know Pet sometimes has open lobbies and stuff. Maybe that's also a time. Though that wouldn't be on my end. Oh. Okay. Let me like wrap up the coloring here and then I'm done. I am hungry. And I think Loopy is streaming. Yeah, I don't know who else is streaming at the moment. Probably just send you. I think Loopy's streaming. Continue the art tree. This song already played, didn't it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. Oh shoot, I'm actually erasing the black with this. Oh, okay. We see, like I said, it's hard to layer black. It's hard to layer darker colors. Let me just finalize one last thing. Time to pull out the Schoolio. Oh, this had the color I was looking for. Wait, this has some colors that are nice. Look at this one. This is lilac. I probably would have liked it in the hair a bit. It's like it makes a nice gray. Almost. Oh yeah, there's a Post Malone game. I knew exactly what you're talking about. You didn't need to say it. I read right now, exclamation point, as they're sending you a MILF. It's like, what? Why would... That's a weird reward. I don't know what to do with that. Ooh, I kind of bled that pink a bit, so I'm gonna force it here too. I didn't mean to. Did it cut to Kojima? Like, I don't get it. I don't get this Post Malone guy. Using Pokemon? Okay. I'm gonna start packing up. It's almost 7. Yeah, you know, I went crazy with this one. Crayons are fun. I want everyone to give it a shot, try out, look up a character. You know, start with green outline. There, you know. Just see what works out. Crayons are a thing where, like, you know, just so freeing, you shouldn't be afraid of it. Give it a shit. Give it a piss. Putting stuff away and then like, oh, a little more yellow. Oh, the French. I'll do one last like recap of what we've done. I don't know how much crayons cost. Like, I'm able to accomplish what I had with like a 16 count plus some extra. If you draw with crayons, post this. Oh, you know what? This might have been. It just occurred to me. It has a number 3. I think that was like my desk number in elementary. Wow, and you know it's pretty pristine too. Like it doesn't look too beat up. It's crazy. This song just played. 64 is 18. Go lower. If you wanna give it a shit. I have some closing. Oh, of course I have some closing. It's always gotta be Another Mine. I've claimed this song as like Speed Slasher vibe. That's for 2 boxes. Okay. So you and a friend can split money. Do I not have another mind on here? Sephiroth. This is the Kevin. Okay. Let me give you primo positioning. I'm not streaming the rest of this week myself. Oh, I might. Well, I can see some places where I wouldn't put some darker things. But like, there's a lot of value in the hair. Like, surprisingly enough. Surprisingly a good amount. My next stream on my own channel will be next. I have until 7, so I just saw some extra stuff I wanna angle. Carl, congrats on your murder circus. I love Death Carnival. Yeah, I'm just pushing some of these dark. Oh, hold on. It might be because of this too. Oh, this light is kind of closer. Yeah, turn that off. Okay. Yeah, so you get the idea. On. Off. And then, you know, we also spent a good amount of time on Zorsx. I think I'll do a little brush up here. Using purple. Oh, you know what? I didn't go crazy with the pink on here. The amazing digital circus. Come on, Pomni. Gregory, Pomni. Fortnite. I don't know, I can't do the impression. I think that's how the song goes. I only saw the memes, but okay. Oops. So I'll take pictures of these later. Actually, I have a printer now because of the stupid thing. I can scan these in. Yeah, here's Zorsx buddy. That looks like my friend Kevin, but not me. I have a friend named Kevin that looks like this. And then let's go gambling. Yeah, this is what we did today. I spent at least an hour. I didn't spend an even amount of time, but you can tell because of the size difference that, you know. Next time I'll do a different portrait. You know, this counts. This isn't. Make this your banner. Oh. Okay. Sorry. We're gonna go raid Loopy. I don't know what the raid message should be. Let's go gambling! How about that? Okay. So thanks for joining me. I guess I'll pay attention to what's happening in the awards, like, offhandedly. I'm not gonna watch it. So. That will be for next time. Hey, yeah, stay ticklish. What they say.